His death has been the catalyst for change when it comes to hazing in our state. But for his family and friends, Stone-Foltz is leaving a lasting legacy that is much more personal.
Well, the late college student's parents shared their story of organ donation exclusively with our Brittany Bailey.
This is the rhythm of a life, the beating heart of a hero.
He's always been that type of person that he could help people.
That hero role was one Stone-Foltz seemed to take too early, and he started to fulfill it as a teenager when he signed up to be an organ donor.
And he said, absolutely, without any hesitation. And I said, you understand what that means? And he said, yes. And he said that without a doubt, that was what he wanted to do.
Of course, when you make this decision, you don't think you're going to ever have to really face it in the way that you did.
Right. I think that's the hardest part.
Back in March, Stone was at an off-campus fraternity party where police say he drank an entire fifth of alcohol during a hazing event. He ended up in the hospital, where it became clear he would not survive.
I specifically remember it, and when we were presented with it, I looked at him, he looked at me, and without hesitation, it was like, yeah, absolutely. We didn't have to give it a second thought. We just knew that was what he wanted, and it was the right decision.
That tough decision to give their son what he wanted meant donating Stone's organs. It was an emotionally grueling process that took several days.
As the pain was unimaginable, you can't even describe. I mean, we're in shock, we're in trauma. I mean, we just, took it minute by minute, literally.
But Life Connection of Ohio helped the entire family to find the light in all of the dark.
We were all in the room together, and we'd each go one by one, and we would make a handprint, and we did ours in black, and then we did Stone's in the middle in blue.
That handprint made a lasting imprint on this family, but it's Stone's selfless gesture that meant so much more.
But I had no idea of the number that he could help.
In the end, Stone was able to help more than 100 people by donating his organs and tissue. His right kidney went to a teenage girl, his left to a preteen. His liver and both lungs helped 2 men in their 50s. His corneas gave someone sight, and his heart went to a woman in her 20s.
Stone's funeral services, I made the comment that he was my hero. And that's hearing hundreds of people will be able to continue their life because of Stone makes him definitely.
And knowing his organs were successfully transplanted every day, that just gives me pride in knowing what he was able to accomplish in a short life.
He has created a great legacy for himself, and he is truly my hero.
And that heartbeat of a hero pulses on now. Reporting with photojournalist Damon Young, Brittany Bailey, 10 TV News.
Well, Sherry and Corey Foltz say they are grateful of Life Connection of Ohio. They're grateful for them and for the care Stone received in the hospital. In fact, 2 of the nurses who care for their son received the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses.